The Honda Rebel 1100T grabs attention as a bold cruiser and tourer. It has a torque-rich 1084cc twin-engine, integrated saddlebags, and features like Honda RoadSync. On paper, it sounds flawless. So what's the real story? Let's break down the genuine pros and cons. Let's start where it matters most, the engine. The 1084cc parallel twin comes from the Africa Twin Adventure platform. Honda has tuned it specifically for cruiser-style riding. What does that mean? There's thick, accessible torque from very low in the rev range. Whether you're pulling away from a stoplight or overtaking on the freeway, power delivery feels effortless and smooth. It's never aggressive and always confident. The 4 Honda selectable torque control modes, Standard, Rain, Sport, and a user customizable option, let you dial in the power character to suit conditions. Throttle-by-wire ensures seamless power transitions. This engine genuinely makes the bike fun in the city and relaxed on a long highway run, which is a rare combination to pull off. Building on its strengths, the T model's touring advantages stand out next to the base 1100 Rebel. The integrated hard saddlebags are color-matched, lockable, weather-resistant, and top-opening. They offer 35 liters of storage, enough for overnight trips without extra luggage. The Batwing-style fairing is no gimmick. It reduces wind fatigue on long rides. With an optional accessory windscreen, protection gets even better. Cruise control is standard on the 1100T, rounding out a capable long-distance setup for a bike in this price range. Compared to aftermarket accessorized competitors, the T-trim's value becomes obvious. The 1100T punches above its price point in terms of technology. The 5-inch full-color TFT display is crisp and easy to read in sunlight. It connects with Honda RoadSync, which links to your phone via Bluetooth. With it, you get hands-free navigation and music control, and for Android users, calling and messaging. A USB-C charging port is positioned near the instruments, a detail that matters for touring. ABS is standard. Radial-mounted front brake calipers and an oversized rear disc provide strong stopping power. Honda selectable torque control uses wheel speed sensors for true traction management. It's a tech package you'd expect on pricier bikes. Bagger-style motorcycles aren't known for sporty handling, but the Rebel 1100T changes that. Honda designed the Rebel platform with centralized mass, placing heavy components like the crankshaft low and near the center. The result is a bike that feels more nimble than it looks. The 43mm front fork is naked bike spec, an important detail. It delivers precise steering feedback and a plush ride. The rear nitrogen-filled shocks with custom springs absorb bumps and keep the chassis composed in corners. Experienced riders will enjoy twisty roads, and newer riders get a planted, predictable feel. That dual personality is one of the Rebel platform's best traits. At around $10,799 for the manual and $11,599 for the DCT before destination, the Rebel 1100T delivers strong value. You get hard saddlebags, a fairing, cruise control, a color TFT display with Bluetooth, 4 ride modes, traction control, ABS, and a proven engine. All these features are backed by Honda's reliability. Competing bagger-style cruisers from other brands often need extra investment to match these features. With Honda's dealer network, parts availability, and strong resale, the bike becomes even more appealing. It works for commuters who tour on weekends as well as long-distance riders who want style and practicality. Despite the Batwing fairing, wind protection is only adequate, not impressive. At highway speeds, especially above 70 miles per hour, turbulence around the head and shoulders can get tiring on long rides. The standard windscreen is short. Honda offers a taller windscreen, but it's an extra cost that buyers shouldn't have to pay on a touring bike. Riders coming from touring bikes, even smaller ones, will notice the difference. If you plan to ride the interstate for hours, consider budgeting for the accessory windscreen. The Rebel 1100T sits between cruiser and tourer, and in certain weather, that middle ground is obvious. The base Rebel 1100T is a solo motorcycle. No passenger seat, foot pegs, or backrest come standard. If you want to carry a passenger, you must buy all these parts from Honda Genuine Accessories. The cost adds up fast. Even with these extras, ergonomics for a second rider aren't generous. For a touring bike, this feels like a big miss. Competing bikes at similar prices often include two-up capability. Some at least make it more affordable or comfortable. If riding two-up is important to you, plan for the cost of the accessory and keep your comfort expectations realistic. For 2026, the Rebel 1100T is available only in iridium gray metallic. That's it. It's a sharp, understated look that pairs with the bike's blacked-out style, but the lack of color options is frustrating on a bike meant for self-expression. Other Rebel 1100 models have more colors, which makes this even clearer. Honda has over 20 accessories for the 1100T line, including custom seats and tank pads. There are ways to personalize the bike, but at the base level, you only get iridium gray. Riders who want a unique look may find this limiting, especially compared to rivals with more choices. 35 liters of saddlebag storage is enough for day trips and overnight stops. Serious touring riders will find it limiting. That's room for a change of clothes, a rain jacket, and a few essentials. Most touring motorcycles at this price or slightly higher offer more storage, often with a top case option that fits the bike's design. The Rebel 1100T's saddlebags look great and function well. They're lockable, weather-resistant, and top-opening for easy access, but they prioritize aesthetics over volume. If multi-day self-sufficient touring is your primary goal, you'll be looking at external soft luggage solutions to supplement the built-in bags, which starts to compromise the clean bagger aesthetic that drew many riders to this bike in the first place. Rounding out the list of drawbacks, for a supposedly touring-oriented bike, the lack of standard heated grips or seat in 2026 is a clear shortcoming. Many rivals offer these as standard, while here they're only accessories, if available, requiring extra spend and installation. The USB-C charging port is a welcome touch that keeps devices powered, but it doesn't solve the fundamental comfort issue of cold hands on a long fall or spring ride. For riders in climates with wider temperature ranges, this could be a deciding factor. It's the kind of feature that Honda could easily include without dramatically changing the bike's price point, and its absence feels like a missed opportunity to truly complete the touring package.